What up? So a lot of people have been wondering why it is that my Facebook accounts keep getting disabled. Multiple people think I blocked them because now all of a sudden they try to respond to me and it's like, you cannot reply to this person or whatever, right? But this has been going on for 3 years, and it started when I created the name Corey Resilient. I made a Facebook page. I had 5 verified pages, okay? One of them is Sincere Music. You can look it up. It's still there. I have no access to the page for 3 years now, thanks to Facebook, falsely, banning me from their platform and targeting me and blocking my IP addresses, blocking me through facial recognition, stuff like that. So I was able to get by the IP addresses, the IP address situation, stuff like that, even cookies, certain cookies that they would use to track you, to block you. As soon as I made an account with a new Gmail, a new phone number, and all that stuff, it would immediately get disabled. As soon as I made the account, it said, okay, log in with your new information. I log in, bam, sorry, this account has been disabled. And I'm going to show you video proof of that so you can actually see how fucked up this is, because this does not happen to anybody at all, zero, unless you've been literally blacklisted, blackballed, targeted by Facebook, specifically from somebody that works within the incorporation that had the time or took the time to actually view the profile or view the individual and make a conscious decision whether they didn't like that person or not, or what that person represented. I did not violate Facebook's policy agreement. That's false, okay? I've been utilizing the platform just as anybody else has been utilizing it, any other incorporation, organization, or company or business, the way that one would use the platform for, to advertise their company, their business, and grow their brand, which is allowed, okay? Stating Facebook's, policy agreement, okay? So I've never violated, I've never abused the platform. Because why? Because I had 5 verified pages that I was making money from as an affiliate marketer of multiple companies, and it was really looking like things were going to change for me financially. And I was able to make an extra $600 to $1,000 a week advertising certain companies through Facebook. And that was just the beginning. And I was ecstatic about my future that I was going to have, as an entrepreneur, because I was legitimately able to make money. And it worked. And the money went in my account. And it wasn't a scam. And I did it for years and years, since 2012. In small amounts, because I didn't reinvest my money back into my business, which was an idiot move. Do not do that. Never do that. Any type of money you make from any type of business, you reinvest all of it at the beginning. Someone might say, no, you invest 90%. No, just invest all of it. Trust me. At the beginning, invest all of it. Then start taking your little cut once you get up there. But anyways, point blank period is, I've made multiple new accounts with new Gmails, new phone numbers, and now they've got it down. So I was using Tor, I was using a VPN, I was using, a DNS changer, a MAC address changer. So there's really no way to track you other than your IP MAC address, cookies, proxies, like certain things like that, right? But I was, dodging all those, because there's ways to do that. And it wouldn't matter if you made a fake name, because then that's a violation of their agreement too, and then they will disable your account if you make a fake name that's not your government name. And then what they did was they kick you out of your Facebook account, and then they make you, when they say to log back into your account, upload a photo of your government issued ID. It has to be photo ID, government issued, like a driver's license, a passport, which they actually listed those things as being valid ID to use for that process, which means, wow, Facebook is collecting, which they've already broken the law before, and they've already been caught for releasing data and selling data to third-party companies. So let's just be realistic, right? Okay, anyway, so they have a database of, you will not get back on your Facebook account until you upload that photo ID. And if you try to make another account and say, fuck you, Facebook, well, guess what? They're going to disable that and look at that as suspicious behavior activity on their platform. And then they're going to call that, you violating their terms of agreement. Therefore, you can end up on a list where every single time that you try to make a new account, it immediately gets disabled. And you're like, how the fuck is this happening? So then you get around that by using Tor, VPN, MAC address changer, DNS changer, things like that, all at the same time. That's what it takes, okay? And if you log on to your account, not turning Tor on, not turning the VPN on, not turning any of those things on before you log into your account, it'll immediately get disabled because you'll get recognized. And guess what? If you're like, okay, well, whatever, there's ways around that. Well, there's no way around facial recognition. I turned it off on the settings in my Facebook account, and still, when I try to log on and make these new accounts, they get disabled right away. And it's not from my IP address, cookies, or MAC address, or anything like that, which tells me that they're utilizing it through the facial recognition, right? So when you upload a picture to your new account, even if it was under a different name, different Gmail, different phone number, not related to anything to you or to your entity at all, you know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, you get the picture. So you're beat, you know, because they got the face. Now, when I try to log into my account, it forced me, you know, now, instead of the ID and all that, it wanted a picture and a video of my face. It said, take a picture of your face. And it made me go like this. It said, turn your head left. It went click, turn your face to the front, click, put your head up, click, put your head down, click, turn your face left, click. I'm like, holy shit. And then it makes you do a video after the picture. I'm like, whatever. They already got my fucking face. They already have my DNA is even in the criminal record database, okay? Like, they got me. You know what I mean? If they really fucking wanted me, they got me. You know what I'm saying? So, all that shit don't matter. It's too late for that because they already got me before I even really knew any of what that shit was. I had to, because I relied on these fucking platforms to make money, and that's how I was gonna get rich and get my foot in the door and then fucking slam these motherfuckers. And they seen that. They were like, okay, well, we can see which direction this motherfucker's going in based off of the, you know, statistics that they've already collected through Facebook, which are just fucking insane. They know everything about you, your behaviors, everything you click, the way you think. As soon as you think something, you put it into a status. Now they know how you think after a year or two. They have algorithms that analyze patterns, behaviors, and things of that nature. And then, bro, okay, do you get the picture? Okay, they know you more than probably fucking your parents. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is not good, right? So bottom line is, man, Facebook, man. So anyways, so that's what's going on. That's why all my shit keeps getting disabled. I'm not blocking nobody. I'm going to show you now videos of this proof, and you're going to be fucking shocked. They've even made it so all the processes to appeal and, you know, try to get access to your account again. They said upload your ID or upload a picture of you holding a piece of paper with this code on it, and we'll verify. I did all that. I press next, continue, and then it goes broken link, error, blah, 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 error. So they've made it so I can't go through the appeal processes at all whatsoever. So there's literally no way to get back on my account. I got a new phone and a new phone number as well on one of my other accounts, and I had the authentication app connected, and I reconnected it to my Google, reconnected it to that Gmail, and I tried. It's not working. All of a sudden it says the code that was generated is invalid, which it's not. I've already been through this process. I know how this shit goes. You can't lie to me. Okay, so, you know, after 3 years of analyzing this shit and going through it, I'm pretty sure you know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing. You've kind of figured it out. And now I actually have the video proof to display these things and actually prove to everybody else that this shit is real and you can be targeted, okay, by Facebook, by large corporations and companies if they don't like what you represent, okay? So what I did was I made a page called Corey Resilient, and I started documenting my time going through homelessness and what I was doing to change that. I was in a shelter in Courtenay, BC, and I had a part-time job as a dishwasher, okay, and I was going to North Island College at the same fucking time. So I'm homeless, I'm working part-time, and I'm going to fucking college, and I'm seeing a tutor twice a week to help me do my upgrading in grade 11 English so I could take the course that I was trying to take, which was a 2-year course, you know, which was social services and something along that, personal support work type thing, you know what I mean? To work with the homeless, because I've been through that. Drug addicted, I've overcome addiction, I've overcome all of those things, I've defeated them, you know what I'm saying, in Jesus' mighty name, because, you can't hold nothing on me, no bonds. You know what I'm saying? All bonds shall be broken in that name, and they have been. And I'm the living proof, because people that know me when I was 15 to 18 know how fucked up I was, okay? So I was the full fucking maxed out, you know what I'm saying? I was really doing that shit, for real. Anyways, point being is, I'm going to show you the proof now. That's the answer to what's going on. I can't make a Facebook account no more. So I'm going to have to work with one of my friends, use his Facebook account, and start a page through his Facebook account, because he's not targeted. This does not happen to average people. Trust me, you're gonna fucking see right now, and you're gonna be blown away. And it's very disturbing. I hope the shit goes viral, because Facebook needs to be, held accountable. And they have the money and the lawyers to pretty much destroy anything that comes their way, right? So bottom line is, that's what's happening. I'm being targeted, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand, man. They think, I don't want to dwell on all that stuff, you know what I mean? Even at one point in time, the government would refuse to print my ID. I had to leave the province, okay, and go to the other side of the country just to get photo identification from a different government in my own country, all right? So They were cutting my incomes off falsely. I had to appeal it and fight for 6 months with no income on my face. You know what I'm saying? And then I got it back, and they didn't reimburse me or back pay me for 6 months of the income that they falsely removed from me, which I appealed. And I won the appeal. So that means you motherfuckers were wrong. So what does that mean? That means you pay me the fucking money that was supposed to be in my bank for the next fucking 6 months, because you fucked up. I won the appeal, and that's it. That means your claim was fucking wrong. So what did you burden me in what way? An income for 6 months. Well, give me my shit back. How about that? You fucked up. That's not my problem. They didn't give me shit. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of it, the BC government charged me for a medical bill of $150 per month for that 6 months. That added up and then went to collections when they illegally placed that on me, because in the province of BC I was actually not eligible or obligated to pay that medical bill due to certain things that I don't have to disclose. But that was proven through H&R Block when I went to go do my taxes, and they represented me, and they called Canada Revenue and stated that they were not legally able to claim that money against me for specific reasons. And they know my income. They know when I moved to BC, they know what's going on. So they represented me, because I was getting a tax return, and they were trying to eat that fucking whole shit too. Okay? So the BC government's corrupt. They've been trying to fucking destroy me since I got here. They've been calling me, telling me I owe them all these fucking debts, putting me further in debt, which doesn't even exist. They're just making shit up and fucking framing me literally, and there's no way for me to prove it or defend myself. So they're trying to fuck me. They want me to get the fuck out of their province, because this is a royal fucking rich, capital of fucking BC type fucking king queen type fucking shit, and they don't like fucking peasants, and that's what they would call me, I guess. I don't know. But the tables may fucking turn one day, you know what I'm saying? And they better hope that it doesn't. And they really do hope that it doesn't. And that's why they stopped me from progressing in every fucking way possible when it comes to every fucking thing. Renting, employment, okay, Facebook, making money, generating income that was going successful. I was authenticated as a public figure on Facebook. They authenticated me, and then they backpedaled and went against their own fucking word. Okay, so this shit goes on and on and on and on, okay? And that's not to mention the people that were in the homeless shelters trying to frame me with the fucking RCMP that failed. I was picked up by the RCMP 3 to 4 fucking times falsely. They investigated it, found it to be unlawful, released me, and told me they have no fucking clue why people within a service, within an organization such as, the Mental Health Association, which is supposed to be helping people through programs, through homeless shelters, to be rehabilitated into society, but really that actually keeps you down, and it keeps you suppressed and makes it so you can't fucking survive. Then they falsely kick you out of the shelter, frame you, try to put you in fucking jail, and then you're banned for life from the one single shelter that's in that town after you just got a full-time job. Ha ha, joke's on you, motherfucker. What? You got a job? Oh, yank. There goes your, oh, sorry. You assaulted one of our staff. The police are on the way. I'm like, bitch, I just woke up out of my motherfucking sleep. 12 midnight, I've been sleeping for fucking 4 hours because I gotta go to work tomorrow, you fucking retards. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, he's getting hostile. He's getting violent. What is that, a fucking Lambo? A fucking Ferrari? What the fuck is that white car over there? That's a sick car. That's sick. An Audi, an Audi, I don't know nothing about cars, man. Anyways, so that's really what happened. This shit is real. And the targeting is real. You know? Like I said, man, you think you're a targeted individual? You don't even know what the fuck that is, right? So, motherfuckers is tripping out about frequencies and fucking, you know, all types of shit like that, saying that they're getting microwave fried and there's helicopters and shit flying over them. It's not happening. Okay, I'll tell you something right now. That technology that can do that and does do that, like HARP and shit like that, they use that on mass scale areas. They don't just tune into your fucking frequency and try and fry you, okay? That doesn't fucking exist. It's too broad of a technology. It doesn't just single in your fucking... Could it? Yeah, it can. They would literally have to fucking kidnap you, take your body, fucking put all these tabs on your body, and get and figure out your fucking frequency and how much it fluctuates and how far it fluctuates, and then try and, you know, build an algorithm based around that, input it into their system, and then have that somehow tune into your frequency, which changes all the fucking time depending on multiple variables, okay? So it's not going to work like that. But what happens is it hits a whole area. You know what I mean? A whole area. For example, like downtown Los Angeles, like hit all of Douglas Street in fucking Victoria, BC, hit all of East Hastings Strip in fucking Vancouver, BC. That's how they tune it in. It hits a fucking broad area, okay? It tunes into a broad area, and everyone in that whole area is getting microwave fried by frequencies. We are at all times getting hit by frequencies, Wi-Fi signals, a multitude of different types of frequencies. Okay, Bluetooth, like, there's just so much. There's so many layers, and we're getting fried by all of that shit. It's not specifically set to you, okay? But you can manifest that even further and help redirect those energies towards you by manifesting it in your thoughts, believing in that. You can disbelieve it and actually, you know, uncreate it, basically, you know? You have power. There's powers that you have that you're not tapping into, but that's a different story. But what you can't fuck with is when the government just decides to, like, you know, not fucking provide you IDs, so you can't get a job, you can't get your license, you can't progress, you cannot fucking provide for yourself, you can't work, you can't put food on a table for yourself, you become homeless, and then once you become in the homeless shelter, the fucking program continues, and then the homeless shelter staff are trying to frame you. And be fucking careful, make sure you're fucking diligent or whatever, because you better be fucking careful. Let me just tell you, because what if a female was like, oh, he grabbed my ass, you know, he sexually assaulted me, and this is a female staff at a fucking shelter, buds, and you're a homeless person? Do you think your fucking word matters? No. You're gonna go to jail for a sexual assault, and then when you get to jail, the people are gonna fucking stab you and stomp your fucking head in, and these people know that, okay? That's why they fucking take advantage of that, especially the woman. The female always by nature is in a sense corrupt in that way. You got to be fucking careful. That's why you don't chase and I mean evil women, not good women, not real women. And the majority of women are evil. The majority of the fucking world is evil, okay? So just get over that. Don't get mad at me. It's real. I'm just talking for real, you know? It is what it is. Most women agree with me, okay? So the real ones. But anyways, point blank period, they can fucking destroy you and have you killed and have you put in jail for the rest of your fucking life with no evidence, zero evidence. They can just, it's their word against yours, especially when you're homeless and you're in a fucking an uncredible position, okay? Especially if, you know, if you have charges, or especially if you went to the psych ward and you could be considered, you know, mentally unstable for whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got you by the throat. You better be fucking careful. You make sure you make sure you record everything. You make sure people know who you are as a character, as a you know your morals and principles, and people can analyze you as a human being, and be able to determine, you know, who's lying here. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line is, that's how real this shit is. You can be framed, which that's never happened to me. No woman has ever claimed that against me. And I never put myself in a fucking position where that could ever even get close to fucking happening. They would look like a fucking complete psychopath if they tried that shit on me, because I don't ever go put myself in a position like that. I don't chase pussy. I know better. You know what I'm saying? It will come with it comes with a fucking price. You think you're gonna cop something and there's not something bad that's gonna come along with it, because it's sin. And in sin, the consequence for sin is death, you know. So that's why I've learned finally in my life not to chase things that feel good, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I want to practice self-discipline, and pleasure seeking is not good. It leads you to fucking self-destruct or into trouble where you're destroyed anyways, okay? So the shit is real. The targeting is real. Facebook, the government, you know, stuff like that. You can actually end up on a list. You can provoke certain entities from developing an interest in you, and then as they develop their interest in you and continue to see what type of content or material you're putting out with what intent that you have behind it, that is when you start to have fucking problems, and you realize that you are in a really, really bad position, and there are, you know, forces that have power over you, you know. Unless you have God in your corner, you stand absolutely no chance. If you can't tap into that energy, then I feel sorry for you, and I hope that God reveals himself to you in a way that you can learn to believe it and have faith in it and tap into that power, because that is the only lifeline there is in the satanic, demonic phenomenon. Okay? So once you know where it comes from, what it roots from, then you know the cure, and it's not going to be what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So, which also, to tap into that energy, you have to resist temptation. You have to resist sin. You know, you have to stay out of trouble and stay away from things that are not, you know, good, or not godly. You know what I mean? So, anyways, check this video. You guys gotta see this. Here's the proof. Stay resilient. The targeting is real. I am a very targeted individual, and it makes it hard for me to survive and live and not kill myself, okay? But I don't dwell on it all the fucking time. And making videos constantly talking about the fucking attacks and all this shit is gonna get us absolutely fucking nowhere. Complaining about it all the time is gonna get us nowhere, okay? There are answers and ways to defeat things and prosper, and the majority of the TI community is not partaking in them. They're not doing it. So that's why Corey Resilient is here. And we'll find out. We'll find out, man. Peace.